Welcome back. You're still on The Perspective, and I'm Florence Armein with Robin Dutheil from APPAJA. Robin, I think one of the upper hand that you have, or one of the interesting features that you have from your app is the vocabulary. You actually help. This is why this is not intended for just local commuters or travelers, but also international, foreign travelers who are in Jakarta who does not speak the local language.
Yes.
So how did that idea came about that you decided to have, let's have the vocabulary in the feature?
So this one came from my personal experience. Because
Okay.
the first time I arrived, I wanted to take the public transportation, but I couldn't because of that issue. I cannot speak, I cannot say what I want to say. And so I thought, okay, our main target is the local commuters, for sure. But we also need to help all the foreigners, backpackers, or the expats who live here and who want to use it but have this kind of barrier. So we created this vocabulary one. You might probably laugh about it when you will see, because the English is a bit formal, but the Indonesian is not.
It's not, yes, I noticed that.
Yes, we really want to have a vocabulary that match with the situation. When we take the bus, we don't connect with the formal language, but we are going to say like kiribang and so on. So that's why we really want to have something that really match.
Have you ever thought of the repercussion of this, which means the safety and security of the passengers who does not speak a local language, but then you know how locals may want to take advantage of that situation, that this person does not speak the local language, therefore it's easy for them to be driven around the city.
Yes. And that's also why we don't want just to provide information on the bus, but also showing on the map using GPS which way they have to take. So if people say you have to go to that way, but on the map is going to the other one, they will be able to know that they don't go to the right one.
They've taken the wrong route.
Yes, and also we are providing some tips about safety, on how comfortable we can make it. Where the users, even more also the foreigners, will know about the tips on how they can do for not being played around. For example, not looking lost when they are traveling around, or some also about the modus operandi, like if somebody comes, try to give a massage, it means watch out, probably somebody will take something from your pocket. So we really want
pickpockets and
exactly, and there are lots. And I also faced it.
And that all falls under the feature, the tips feature. That's where, because there's concept, there's security that the passengers can look into, there's comfort, and there's also traveling ethics that they may want to look into when they're traveling locally. So that's also one of the things. What's interesting here is it's not just giving the route, where to go, where to stop, and your end destination, but for those who does not want to use the map, but they can have the information on your route menu, which bus goes where, the numbers, what kind of bus that they should be taking.
Exactly.
So that big database that you have, any passengers can actually leverage from that information.
True, and even more so, soon we will have a search option to make it faster, because the database is huge, more than 500 different buses. That is also done for when sometimes we are on the street and we see one bus, we would like to know where does it goes, how about that bus, if we don't want to use, as you said, the search, the map, but just using it. And then that's where they can see all the information, such as the price and how good it is, because the people can rate. They can rate how efficient is that bus, and also they will be able to see, if you just have a look, you can also see the design of the bus.
So that also helps them to identify which buses should not. Now, Robin, you've taken into the administration has taken place, and they've made one very difficult decision by raising the price of subsidized fuel. Of course, this affects the transport fares in Indonesia, in Jakarta, in Indonesia by large. Now, you have plenty of room to improve these applications. What are your hopes in terms of making relationships or getting support from the government in order for you to develop this app into a more efficient and great app to have on your phone?
Yes. So what we expect from the government is that they could help us to promote that app, because we are doing it to help the city in itself, not only the users. For sure the users are the main target, but also the government, because if the users are happy, that will be much better for all the things in the city, business and so on. So we would like to have some support about on how we can promote it, that the government too can talk about our app, and suggesting people, asking people to use APPAJA if they want to take public transportation.
Okay, it seems that you have a good communication with the administration already. We wish you all the best, and we will do our best also to promote and spread the word of APPAJA. But in the meantime, thank you so much for spending some time in the studio,
Thank you very much.
All the best for APPAJA.
Thank you very much, and have a good day.
Thank you. And that has been Robin Dutheil from APPAJA, the mobile application for local public transportation in Jakarta, to help commuters in the city to ease their way, navigate their way around the city. I'm Florence Armein for The Perspective. Thank you for watching.